So there's a whole crazy story out there about Katt Williams, and I never heard about this, and I'm sure a lot of you did not hear about this as well. So there's a woman who claims Katt Williams got her beaten up, but not only that, he used witchcraft during the beating and also put spells on her. So the woman states that she went to Katt Williams' house and there were other women already there, and she said there was a weird smell in the air and there was fire burning, but it was a sweet type of smell. Well, that's because they were already doing some sort of a ritual there. These people, they burn sages, incense and other stuff because they have magical powers, or they believe that it has magical powers. You know, all those TV shows and cartoons that you ever watched as a kid, when the witches, they put weird stuff in the pot and they start burning it and things happen. That is actually a fact in witchcraft. So that smell can be explained in this way. But anyway, she says that she was beaten for 3 hours just because she used the toilet there. Now that sounds like someone that was already looking for an excuse to beat up someone. You know them ones when you just need an excuse to get on someone and you just even find the most smallest thing and use that as an excuse to get on someone. Yeah, that's what happened. So that sounds like to me that her beating really was a part of some sort of a ritual to, you know, feed off of the negative energy and pain of this person. The entities that these people worship, the demons, they feed off of negative energy. They love this type of stuff. Fear, pain, bad emotions, depression, all of this is demonic stuff, and the demons feed off of that shit. So they were trying to feed the demons that they were doing the ritual for. They said that there was a book of Wiccan book of sorcery and spells in that room as well. What else could anyone say besides the fact that yes, this whole thing was a ritual? Wiccan is basically witchcraft, Wicca, whatever you want to call it. It's witchcraft. So that's exactly what happened. And here's the thing, Katt Williams is someone that portrays himself to be anti-establishment or whatever. He tried to expose the industry, the mansion parties, but that doesn't mean that he's not with this shit as well. Remember when he got beaten up by that kid? At that point, his career was down the drains. No one was booking him. He was not on any shows. He wasn't even getting his comedy tours. But after that happened, after he got humiliated, that was his humiliation ritual. After that, he got a deal with Netflix. He's got specials. His specials are on Netflix now. And things started looking good for him again. These people are all in some sort of a pact with the devil, as proven by Katt Williams, who for years portrayed himself to be as the anti-establishment or anti-industry guy. But look at what he's doing. All of these people are doing this type of stuff behind closed doors. That's why I would never believe that there's someone, a celebrity, that's not with this shit. Even though someone might have millions of fans or millions of dollars, let's say. Some people might say, oh look, but that person's not with it because they're not showing signs and shit like that. No, that's not how it works. If you get to a certain level, that means you've gone through some shit. You're not just gonna get there by not doing nothing or just being a believer of the actual God of Abraham. They're never gonna let that happen. That's the reason I don't trust or believe Professor Griff, who acts like he exposes these people, but he's just like them. He's just like them. Even if he's not at the highest levels, I can bet you he does some weird shit like this as well behind closed doors. Witchcraft, sorcery and shit like that, yeah? These people are weird, yeah? All of them. But anyway, the next story might be a bit graphic for some of you. But before I continue, please hit the like button and turn on your notifications by clicking the notifications bell. Have you ever wondered about why Pete Davidson has those dark circles around his eyes? And they're not usual dark circles. They are really different type of circles that you can tell that they come from some sort of internal injury. Well, if you've never heard about the term panda eyes, then this is probably your first time. So that comes from the idea of, you know, kids that were abused. So when they get abused, they get these signs appear behind their eyes, and this is a sign of anal torture. Yeah, this is what's happening. It's a bit graphic and sick, but this is the stuff that happens, and Pete Davidson shows this a lot, this sign. Now they try to say that This is because of Crohn's disease. But if you look at the symptoms of the Crohn's disease, it's related to bowel movement and your anus and shit like that, yeah? So you could easily reconcile these two ideas, and this is a fact. But you see, I found some pictures of Pete Davidson from his earlier days, yeah, when he was much younger, and he did not have these dark raccoon or panda eyes. And another fact that we have to consider, Pete Davidson got on SNL when he was 20 years old. Now, I know in America SNL is a huge deal. You get huge exposure. Millions of people watched that show, or probably still do. I don't know the numbers right now. So that was a big deal. And these dark circles were not there before. But now it's like the more famous he gets, the more darker and intense these dark circles around his eyes get. So what am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say is that Pete Davidson has paid off, or pays off, every time he steps up in the ladder. He has to do stuff, and based on what I have said already, you can do the maths of what he has to do to get to the next levels. You can't get on SNL unless you have been through your initiation stuff and you've done enough sacrifices, your manhood in his case. And here's the thing, you can't just be dating celebrities, singers and high level people unless you are part of them. And in fact, I would say Pete Davidson right now is at a very high level in this shit. He is the main pick that they choose for these other female celebrities to date. Even Kim Kardashian, who's already a high level, which we know this already. So this is a sick business, yeah. You can't be a normal person and just achieve big amounts of, money and fame and shit like that. In fact, I won't even be surprised if I find out that he belongs to some sort of a elite bloodline. I mean, all these people are related to someone really prominent in the history. If you look up, you'll find out what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.